Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well, right? So let us come back to our previous zone that we were in before the summer break. Yesterday I had asked you to this as because the first periodic assessment syllabus is included in your half yearly along with some more additional chapters that will be informed to you later. So I hope you have already revised those and you got enough time, a complete span of 1 month. So let us continue our class where we left prior to summer break. I believe we were in this page number 16, correct? Yes, we have already started your second chapter as I have already marked here, composition of our planet, and we are done up till rocks and minerals, right? So let us continue today the next topic, that's classification of rocks. So you know the procedure, I'll be reading it out, and at the same time in between during the explanation and as I read, I'll be also asking you to mark down some of the important points. Do it accordingly so that it becomes easier for you to frame notes, and also for the exercise, and which will help you to prepare for your examination as well. And before I start the class, please take note that those who are not attending the classes, this visual classes, I know you will come back to me as remember you did before your summer break, just few days, just 1-2 of you, not all, what is the syllabus for PA1, as because it was discussed in the visual and you did not attend the class. I'll be doing the same, and as I already told you that yes, as and when it is required and as the situation demands, I will be sharing with you the written material, that PDF files and all, but majority 90% of the class will be done all this through visual clips, which means you have to attain if you want to be informed, if you want to keep yourself updated. Alright, so let's continue. As we proceed, in between many thoughts will be coming in and I'll be sharing with you. Classification of rocks based on the formation, appearance and the type of minerals constituting them. Rock have been categorized into 3 major groups: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic. Underline that. What happened to my pencil? Rocks categorized under each group exhibit differences in color, hardness and density. Underline that as well. I'll explain you. Alright, so basically there are different types of rock, okay, and this classification, this categorization has been done, underline that as well, I forgot to tell you, this has been done on the base on formation, appearance and the type of minerals constituting them. So basically we know that there are 3 different types of rock: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. But the question is, on what basis these rocks are being classified? You have to understand that as well. It is based on that how the process, how these rocks are formed. Firstly, formation. Next, appearance. How does it appear? How does it look? And the third point, that is the minerals which are found in these types of rock. So based on this, you can say criteria, okay, classification of rocks are being done. And these rocks which are being classified into different groups, that is igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic, they also have different, you will find the differences in color, you will find the hardness, density, they differ from one another, and that is the reason they fall in different category. Let us see now the igneous rock. What are the features of igneous rock? The term igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, underline, which means fire. Underline that as well. It signifies rocks formed by the cooling and solidification of hot lava and magma beneath the Earth's interior. These rocks are still taking new forms due to volcanic activity, since they were the first to be formed They are also referred to as primary rocks. Okay. So basically the whole paragraph is important. Why? Because the first line says that from where did you get this name igneous? What does it mean? I hope you're noting down the question. Secondly, it also says the second sentence that it signifies rocks formed by. So which means how are these igneous rocks formed? Okay, so underline that. It signifies rocks formed by cooling and solidification of hot lava and magma beneath. Beneath means under the Earth's interior, up to interior. How are rocks formed? Igneous rocks formed. Sorry, not rocks. Igneous rock. And this sentence is not required that these rocks are still taking new forms due to volcanic activity. No, but yes, the very next sentence after that, since they were the first to be formed, they are also referred to as primary rock. So which rock is termed as primary rock? One question. Another question, which were the first rock that was formed? Igneous. So basically the whole paragraph except that particular sentence, that these rocks are still taking new forms due to volcanic activity. Those who are listening, those who are attending, it will be beneficial for you. Alright, next. The lithosphere originally comprised primary or igneous rocks. Due to certain internal and external processes, these rocks underwent changes, and many of these were transformed into what are called sedimentary and metamorphic. Alright. So basically, in the lithosphere, now what is the lithosphere? I think I have explained, right, the previous chapter. Did I? Yes, chapter 1. Where is it? Yeah, chapter 1 under the topic abiotic environment. So I've already explained what we mean by lithosphere. So in the lithosphere, you'll basically find this primary rock, which means the igneous rock. But there are many internal as well as external processes, okay, and because of which this primary rocks or igneous rocks undergoes various changes, and as they undergo various changes, some of the rocks they transformed into a different type of rock, which is termed as sedimentary and metamorphic. I hope you understood, right? So it's basically the igneous rock, the primary rock, which transforms and comes into this category, what? Sedimentary and metamorphic. On the basis of origin, igneous rocks may be classified as: number 1, lava is the molten material which reaches the earth's surface through volcanic vents or fissures. It forms extrusive or volcanic rocks by cooling and solidifying. When the lava gets exposed to the air, it cools rapidly and fine-grained crystalline rocks come into existence. Some examples of these rocks are basalt, pumice, etc. Is it given? Yeah, figure 2.3. See some type of this, what do you call, igneous rocks. Figure 2.3, just below that para, okay, in the same page. So even now under igneous, so basically I repeat again, don't get confused, there are 3 categories of rock: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. But under igneous there are again some subcategories, okay, some different sub-classification. Alright, so this is number 1, that is the rock which is formed because of this lava, because of the cooling of lava and solidifying. Solid means after it gets cooled down it becomes hard, okay, so that is one sub-classification of igneous rock. Secondly, occasionally the molten material or magma may cool and solidify below the earth's surface to form intrusive or plutonic rocks. As the molten material within the earth cools slowly, larger crystal or coarse grain, crystalline means clear, okay, a large, big in size, even coarse grain, coarse means large size, okay, crystalline rocks are formed. Example: granite, dolerite, dolerite, etc. Any example? Yes, figure 2.4, just below that, below basalt and pumice, that's granite. See, these are all igneous rock, don't get confused. Whether it's basalt, granite, dolerite, pumice, these are all igneous rocks, but different sub-classification of igneous rocks. And the difference between these two is that, and now that's a very important thing, that you need to understand the difference, as because these are all igneous rocks. So what is the difference between them? I repeat again. See, in point number 1, what happens is that lava is the molten material which reaches the Earth's surface through the volcanic vents. Through. Okay? And there it forms volcanic rocks. Volcanic rocks in point number 1. In point number 2, the molten material or magma, they cool below the Earth's surface and they become these plutonic rocks, or you can say intrusive rocks. Igneous rocks are generally crystalline clear in structure as well as hard and compact. They stop water from percolating through them. Moreover, these are not formed in layers and hardly contain the remains of plants and animals, that is fossil. So basically, igneous rocks, they are very hard, they are very compact, they are crystalline, and they are not formed in layers. You will also not find fossils. They remain decomposed bodies, remains of dead plants and animals. You will also not find fossils in them. So these are the features of igneous rock. Next we have sedimentary and metamorphic. I had to discuss this exercise with you. Sedimentary I'll do tomorrow, because it is a little longer topic, because you see, turn the page, go to page number 18, and now I'll discuss the exercise with you. You might be waiting for the assignment, right? So this is the assignment that I'm going to give you now verbally. Take note of it. And yes, as some of you have submitted your assignment yesterday, I appreciate it. It's very good. But I also expect the others to do the same, alright? So and remember, I only give assignments, notes, homeworks only under those topics which are explained, which are taught, which are discussed. And nothing which hasn't been taught will never be given to you from my end. Okay, so now come to page number 20. You see, there are A, B, C, D, E, different exercises. You don't have to do all, as because the whole chapter hasn't been explained yet. There are still 2 to 3 topics are there which needs to be completed. So any questions coming under those topics, you won't have to do. Only the questions which comes under the topic which has been already discussed, those will be allotted as today's assignment. So listen carefully. Alright, so let's start marking. Number 1, fill in the blanks. The crust or the lithosphere is the solid outermost layer of the earth composed. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. The continental crust consists of lighter rock rich in Number 2. Oceanic floor. We are done with the oceanic floor, right? Core, mantle, rocks. Yes. Fill in the blanks. Number 3. Mantle. Fill in the blanks. Number 4. 5. Not required. Let me check. Did I explain you? Yes, it is done. Page number 16 under the topic core. So fill in the blanks. Number 5. Number 6. Mineral. Yeah, rocks and mineral done. Number 7. The term igneous, we did it today. 8. This is a molten material which 9. Except 10. 10 hasn't been explained yet. Sedimentary rocks. True or false? The earth crust consists of 2 layers. Yes. True or false? Number 1. The components of earth crust. We are done with earth's crust, right? Yes. Number 2. The earth's layer, that is also defined as knife. Three. Are we done with 3? How will you answer me? Where is that? I am not able to find, my dear children. Alright. No, that means 3 hasn't been done. 1, 2. Bauxite is an ore of aluminum and hematite of iron. Dorite, yes. 4, 5, except 3. Match the column. Match the column after finishing these 2 topics, as because it is compiled, not for today. Will do tomorrow. You may do. Match the column, not required. Answer the following question in brief. Question number 1. A, B and C, except D and E, because not explained yet. Question number 2, D2, D3. Alright, 4 not required for today. Question number E, igneous rock primary just we have explained. E1, E2, E1 and E2. Okay, that's only this much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 not yet. After finishing those the remaining topics, then I'll ask you to do. Alright, so this much for the day. I repeat, number A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number B, 1, 2, 4, 5. These are fill in the blanks, true or false, just one word. Answer the following question in brief. That's question number D. D, 1A, 1B, 1C. 1D and E is not required. And D2, D3. From question number E, only 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 not required. Alright, this is the assignment for the day. So yes, as I told you, I will in between, at times when it is required, I'll be sharing those written material, whatever I feel or whatever will be the need of the hour. But for timing, you have to attend the class. That is how you will be aware about your happenings, what is going on in the daily classes. So I have already discussed the assignment, and accordingly I will be expecting that each one of you will be submitting, so that what I can do is that I can go through your answers and also note down the names on a daily record, that on this and this date, class, which class, 7B, these are the students who have submitted, which will be helpful for me in the future and also for you. Okay, so that's all for the day. Remaining we'll discuss in the next class. God bless everyone. Study well, okay?